What's up, translation? My name is Crystal Booker, and I want you guys to watch me draw my life. This video serves as part 2A of my internship application. Telling my whole life story would be super long, so I'm going to give you the sped up version. Plus, I'm on this new thing where I'm trying to be mysterious. And if you want to know how that's going, it's not. Alright, so back in the day. I was born December 28th, 1990 in Farmville, Virginia. Like the Facebook game, only it isn't, but there is a lot of farm. My dad was in the military, so we moved around a lot. We lived everywhere, and by everywhere, I mean the South and Hawaii. In elementary and early middle school, I was a nerd. I had really awesome Drake brows, glasses, and I was chubby. I did your standard nerd things like wear a lot of clothes from Walmart and join the competitive book reading team. I played piano, I was a hall monitor in the gifted program, and I was in the chess club for about a month until I realized, dude, you're a nerd. In middle school, I tried to trade in my nerdy image for a cool one, except when a nerd tries to become cool, they just become awkward. So I turned into a really garbage basketball player who never wanted to get in the game and really enjoyed bench time. I just like being on a team. High school was better. I was still a lame, and I went to a regular school, but I was in a special program there called School for the Arts. I took a bunch of extra arts-related classes, which meant I could draw all the time. Art is like my first language. This English stuff is second to me. I also did some public speaking. I went on to win first in the state and third in the nation in a speaking competition for HOSA, which was pretty dang sweet. This surprised everyone because back then I hardly even talked. I was the first in my high school to ever place nationally. Back then I also met my best friend Jamila and my boyfriend Trey, who was popular and still liked me even though I was really whack. He's in the Air Force. Alright, college years. I graduated from Winthrop University. I was super active on and off campus. A lot of that comes from the fact I don't really believe in traditional lecturing. I have to be in the mix to learn. I interned 3 times, I volunteered at events, and I was in a ton of clubs and organizations. I overextended myself a bit, but it taught me how to juggle. I was hired as a domestic violence advocate at a local shelter, which was my favorite job ever. I was usually alone on shifts, managing sometimes over 20 women and children. Sometimes I was a friend, sometimes I was security, sometimes I was Oprah. Alright, well, why advertising? I was a broadcast major and a marketing minor in college, and I love storytelling, but my issue was I didn't feel completely me when I was doing it. I loved being on camera, but I knew my look wasn't necessarily what a traditional news station was going to go for, and I just wanted to be me. After striking up a random conversation with a guy that turned out to be the CEO of an advertising agency that had just been on a reality show, I ended up visiting the company for an informational tour, and I was so enthralled. They had an account with Bojangles, and that was enough for me. I love Bojangles. From then on, I started showing more interest in my marketing classes than my broadcast ones. It was just curiosity. I ended up sending myself to the Ani conference at FIT last fall because I wanted to learn more. That was my first time in the Big Apple, by the way. Do New Yorkers say Big Apple? Is that just like a touristy thing? Alright, well, right now I work as a telemarketer for an insurance company. I work 9 to 7 Monday through Friday and 9 to 2 on Saturdays. I call elderly people and try to get them to sign up for health insurance. Yes, I am that person. I've been cursed out a lot, and I have to tell you, after the 3rd or 4th time, you kind of get used to it. Telemarketing is a challenge, but you definitely learn how to sell yourself and do it fast. That kind of sounded like prostitution, but that's not what I meant. Alright, well, why translation? Translation to me is authentic. When I see your work, it's believable, it's relevant, and it means something. I watched the Big Mac commercial one day, and you know what? I got out of bed, stuck on my shoes, and went and got a Big Mac. You guys are that good. It's one thing to study culture, it's another thing to actually be in it. I want to intern somewhere significant to right here now, and I want to intern at translation. I hope you guys enjoyed me drawing my life. There is so much more to me than the things I could fit in this video alone. I hope to be able to share them with you guys this summer. Alright, peace, love, and light. Crystal.